Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Dan Tony Sports. My name is Dan. Tonight I'm joined by Dan Beebe and Tony Casper. Dan O'Shea will be joining us momentarily. Gentlemen, how are you doing tonight?
What's up?
Lovely.
Oh, that sounds lovely. We got a fun show we're going to do tonight. We're going to talk a little bit of WrestleMania. We're going to talk some NHL playoffs. Of course, we got the GOAT we're going to talk about. But tonight we're doing our Madden Broadcast, where we're going to have Dan Beebe and Dan O'Shea play Madden, and Tony and I broadcast them playing Madden. Sounds like a lot of fun, guys, but first we're going to get to I almost said This Week in Sports History. It's our pigskin poetry.
It's a little early for that, don't you think?
Yeah, no, let's end it. Done.
Quickest show ever!
Ever. All right.
Maybe Dan won't be making it a little bit later.
All right, guys.
Let's go home.
I am home.
Oh, that isn't that convenient.
It is. All right. The time has come. We built an empire. The inaugural season is gonna be fire. Arena football is tons of fun. Football with only passing and not much of the run. 50-yard field and hitting the walls. Fans on the sidelines catching souvenir balls. Very little defense and tons of scoring. Fans will stay dry even when it's pouring. We will be rowdy and we will be loud. We will be an intimidating crowd. We're not just a little brother of the Philadelphia Soul. The Empire is here for the Arena Bowl.
Nice.
Yes.
That was a nice little interesting as the season starts.
Saturday. Against the Philadelphia Soul.
Well, that's shocking. I mean, of course we are.
I mean, there's only 5 teams, so like...
Yeah, there's only so many teams you can play against, but it's not overwhelmingly shocking that, it's a Soul against...
Little brother.
The team that was created by the owners of the Soul.
It's
more or less.
Yeah, that's a good point. So, Sunday was WrestleMania. Mm-hmm. All 7 hours of it.
Yeah.
Is that really how long it went? I know there was a reason I didn't watch.
They have the pre-kickoff show.
Oh my god.
The kickoff show. Mm-hmm. And then WrestleMania goes for 4 hours.
Wait a minute, there's a kickoff show that's preceded by a pre-kickoff show? Mm-hmm. What?
Yes. Yep.
They start on USA and then they kick it over,
to like YouTube.
Yeah. Or Periscope, wherever you find it.
Wherever you
WWE
find
Network.
it.
But yeah, literally they give you the first dosage and say, if you want to watch now, go over here.
Christ wept. That's just... It's a Super Bowl. It's like when you wake up on the morning of the Super Bowl and it's already live covered from the Super Bowl. It's like the game doesn't start until 8. It's 9:30.
2 battle royals, and then it was... Yeah,
there were 2 battle royals, 1 men's and 1 women's. So we'll talk about the battle royals first. The men.
Yep.
Woken Matt Hardy, old-ass Matt Hardy, won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Deletion!
Yeah, he deleted. How many other quote-unquote superstars were there? How many?
Whoever they threw in there.
Yeah, whoever they threw in.
Yeah, you don't have a match, get in there.
Yeah, Fandango, go on.
Winner, loser.
Yeah. Jobber.
We don't have a job for you this weekend, so you're going to go when you hear the beep. Then run out of your chair.
That's basically what it is. And surprising...
So John Cena in that. Wouldn't make the most sense.
No, because they had to have Cena versus Undertaker.
We'll get to that, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
But the most surprising thing happened when Bray Wyatt helped Matt Hardy win. Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't get it. Yeah, I thought Matt Hardy deleted Bray Wyatt. I thought he was just gone. Yeah. Apparently not.
This is the WWE. Expect anything, man.
Yeah.
I'm surprised somebody didn't get hit by a truck.
Oh, that's happened.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Rikishi hit Stone Cold.
Getting tipped over in a truck, tipped over in an ambulance.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the craziest thing. What's the craziest thing that happened at WrestleMania? We're going to talk about it. It involves a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Legit.
Women's Battle Royal. Naomi won. She sucks.
Screwed Bailey over.
Yeah, the only thing she does is run around and hit people with her big butt.
And glow. Yeah, she has that glow in the dark ring attire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't like her.
No.
No, she sucks.
Really.
But then, the actual show, the actual WrestleMania, kicked off with a friggin' bang. Triple threat match between The Miz, Finn Balor, and Seth Rollins for the Intercontinental title. And we all knew Miz wasn't going to win it.
Thank God.
Everyone thought Finn Balor was going to win it. He didn't.
Nope.
Seth Rollins. Who would be my number one draft pick in this fantasy WWE draft?
Seth frickin' Rollins.
Oh, yeah, Seth frickin' Rollins. He comes away after hitting a curb stomp, which, yes, his move is the curb stomp.
Which was banned and came back.
Yep. You're on your hands and knees, face down. He just comes up, runs, puts his head right in the back of your head into the mat.
We didn't honestly think that WWE gave a shit about concussions, did we? We weren't. None of us were that naive. Come on.
So apparently CTE is not an issue.
Concern, no.
Yeah, for Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Did they have the required equipment to get CTE? Most of these people.
I don't know. Some of them doesn't seem like they have a brain.
Well, then there you go.
Yeah.
Dealing with a bunch of tin men.
Tin Man didn't have a heart, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Wasn't the Scarecrow
none
didn't
of
have the
them had
brain?
They were following a little girl that came from Kansas, skipping down a yellow brick road with a little dog, and they thought it was normal. So
In all fairness, isn't Mario Chalmers just a little girl from Kansas?
kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And Derek Rose had to follow him. Anyways, we're gonna continue on.
Tangent.
Yeah. So Seth Rollins wins the Intercontinental title, which at this point is like the most useless championship there is, right?
I wouldn't say that. I'd say the excuse me, the
United States.
nah, that's kind of going against patriotism. I'd say probably that the fact that they brought back the cruiserweight, but it's just my opinion.
No, Cruiserweight's awesome. Cruiserweight was the best. But anyways, so Seth Rollins wins the Intercontinental title, and then the next night on Raw, he is teaming with Finn Balor, and they get along well.
And all of a sudden,
No bad blood.
nope.
No mention of, oh, hey, you stomped my head into the ground. Like, yeah, we're teammates now. Like, I don't get it. Anyways, what was the next match after?
Oh, the triple threat?
Yeah.
Go to refresh.
Was that the Charlotte Asuka match?
It might have been, yeah. Yep.
For anyone who says women wrestling sucks, if you watch Charlotte and Asuka, you will not be thinking that women's wrestling sucks when they can do what they did. Asuka definitely should have won the match. She didn't. Charlotte Flair literally only won because she is Ric Flair's daughter.
Because they wrote it that way, yeah. But yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
We referred to her last week on Dan and Tony Sports as the ugly daughter of Ric Flair. So that's what we'll call her from now on.
Trending now.
Yeah, the ugly daughter of Ric Flair. So her and Asuka put on one of the best matches that I've ever seen, especially for the fact that I don't think Charlotte is very good. Asuka, on the other hand, she is a monster. Like when you're watching it, a lot of times like the hits don't look like they hurt that much. She looks like she's trying to kick your head in. So I like that. Asuka should have won. Charlotte Flair was the winner of the match. Charlotte did do some crazy moves off the top rope. So give her points for creativity.
You couldn't have been. There was no way you could have been bored during the match. Put it that way.
No, of course not. So, the next match that I want to talk about. Well, we're just gonna end the Asuka because I'm still a little bitter because I think Asuka should have won it. The next match I want to talk about.
Win, but that's all right.
The next, what'd you say?
I'm glad she didn't win.
Really?
Yeah, I wanted to see that streak finally end.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah.
A new undefeated streak at WrestleMania has started, and that is with former women's champion of UFC, Ronda Rousey,
Yeah.
Right.
Her and Kurt Angle beat Triple H and Stephanie
Of course they did.
in what looked like the weakest armbar I've ever seen in the history of wrestling.
Yep.
It was awful.
A lot of begging and then
Yeah. Definitely not a fan of Triple H and Stephanie McMahon wrestling Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey.
no.
As Dan O'Shea is joining us now. How you doing, Dan?
Good. How are you guys?
You've been missing the best part.
We're doing
WrestleMania.
well. Yeah, WrestleMania.
Yeah, Tony, me and you. That's our shtick. Right?
Forte.
Yeah, no. We were texting during the whole entire WrestleMania.
Were you? What were you guys saying?
Oh man, this is so good.
We were the best thing you're not
We were
seeing,
talking
right?
about some other sporting events.
Oh, okay. Anyways, so
Anyone that was on that night. I don't think there was anything on Sunday.
The Walking Dead was on.
Well,
I mean, survival's a sport, right?
The Mets were playing baseball Sunday night.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we're gonna continue on, get through these WrestleMania matches that we're talking about, and we are going to get to our Danny and Tony Madden, I guess, challenge. I don't know what you call it.
Sure.
Yeah. All right.
Sounds good.
Football
So-
in spring.
What was that?
Football in spring.
Football in spring. Heck yeah. So after Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey defeated Triple H and Stephanie McMahon,
Yep.
we'll go to the other side of the family and talk about Shane and Daniel Bryan. Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan defeating Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn lose, so they're no longer part of SmackDown. They had a match last night to determine who was going to be on Raw. Do you know who won that?
Can't switch the channel. I wasn't looking.
I wasn't watching it either. I had dishes to do. So Daniel Bryan, Shane McMahon defeat Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. The tag team titles for both shows changed hands. The first one, the Bar, which are Sheamus and Cesaro,
Yep.
got beat by Braun Strowman and a 10-year-old fan named Nicholas.
Yeah.
Just pulled a kid from the audience and then beat these two grown men by himself.
And literally wanted to just. I mean, he thoroughly went over his prospects. He didn't just say you and the
Yeah.
on the outside of the ring. He actually went into the crowd and hey, who do I want to pick?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It could have been Bray Wyatt or the Boogeyman returning or something. No, you had to pick a 10-year-old kid from the crowd. And they vacated the championship, by the way, because he had, according to Michael Cole, he decided to focus his attention on school and leave his WWE career
least get to
behind.
Take the belt. I mean,
No.
no,
No.
that sucks. Not even like a replica.
No.
No.
The other tag team championships, they changed hands as well. With the Wyatt family rejects, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, defeating the New Day and the Usos. The Uselesses. I don't like them.
No.
Then we had Jinder Mahal somehow, this, and I showed you a photo of him last week.
Yeah.
The
Very
little
tiny man before.
very tiny man, now a very big man. He's now the United States champion. He's not the championship.
Juice and roids. Yeah.
Juice and roids. Yep. The women's title match between Dana Brooke and Nia Jax went exactly as I had predicted, with Nia Jax getting the win.
Finally.
Then we had AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE Championship.
Yep.
Shinsuke Nakamura with the heel turn,
Yeah.
And-
the match up until then kind of killed the whole moment. But
and he loses. AJ Styles, old AJ Styles, is still your champion. And then now, finally, the main event.
the exclamation point of the night.
Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar battling for the Universal Championship. Everyone thought, this is it. Brock Lesnar's done. He's going back to UFC. JK, he retains the title, signs a new contract with WWE.
Wasn't even close. I mean,
Nah.
no.
No, I mean, all Brock Lesnar does is show up, suplex people 25 times,